Val at Centropolis. Is that what it's called? Centropolis. Okay, well, sorry. In French, it's Centropolis. And I'm here with a good friend of mine, Ron. Ron, say hi.
Hi.
So we figured we'd do our interview like this to show actually in his element. What is your element, Ron?
Hair, skin, anything to do with beauty.
And I have proof right here that he does do skin. This is a real certificate. Probably came out of a gumball machine for 25 cents. Obviously, he didn't hear that comment.
You didn't see my face?
Oh, I didn't. No, I'll see it on the video later. So I just want to ask you a few questions. Where are you from, Ron?
Virginia Beach, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia.
Virginia Beach, Virginia. And you came all the way to Montreal in this cold weather, and you left that sun?
For love.
For love. Oh. If we had a backup crew right now, we'd all go like this. Oh. Isn't that just so sweet? I know, seriously. So Ron, I had the pleasure of working with you a couple of times at Holt Renfrew, which was a lot of fun, and we kept each other very entertained by not only making sales but talking about great experiences in life.
Yes, ma'am.
If I was to ask you one question, where would you like to see yourself in 5 years from now? What would you say?
Retired and rich.
Retired and rich. I like that.
Oh, no. I'm joking. I don't know. Continuing what I'm doing now. I've been doing this for 30 years, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy my clients. I enjoy getting involved in their lives and getting involved in my lives and just kind of making a difference.
Oh, and what would you say is your biggest challenge being who you are in your industry?
Differentiating myself.
Okay, can you elaborate on that?
In this industry, so many people kind of merge themselves with the interest of themselves rather than standing out by personality. A person's skills at some point get as good as they can get in this business. A bob is a bob, highlights are highlights once you get to a certain point. So making yourself stand out as an individual is difficult, and making yourself get seen and known.
Yes, that is true. Well, I think you do a pretty good job. I mean, you always left an impression on me, and that's why I came back to see you.
It wasn't just my dazzling looks.
It wasn't just your dazzling looks. It was your handsome personality, to be honest.
Oh.
No, it is. It is, really. You're very charismatic, and you're fun to talk to. You're not boring at all. And I think that's a good highlight to have, especially in the industry that you're in and that I'm in, right?
That's correct.
Because you want to come back to see the person, and you want to enjoy the company, and then you want to tell them all the stories that you've missed in the past 3 weeks when customers come back to you, and I'm not going to say they're secrets, but they're untold stories. How about that?
Well, I can't tell you. I mean, I had this conversation with a peer this morning. He said that, as long as I own salons and as long as I've been in this industry and stuff, you can take two hairdressers and stand them side by side and realistically take a look at both of them. And there's a direct correlation with one being busy and one not being busy. And it usually doesn't have to do with the actual skills. It's their ability to connect with the clients and their ability to actually become part of them and build a relationship. I was told one time that by a client that she would much rather change her gynecologist on a monthly basis rather than change her hairdresser. A hairdresser is very safe. A hairdresser becomes your friend. Again, back to, a bob is a bob at some point. But when you have a relationship and you genuinely care about your hairdresser and vice versa, it's a relationship that's not easily broken.
No,
and it's kept for many, many years. And that's why people are so loyal to their hairdressers. It's the relationship. It's not necessarily the way they cut your bangs.
Right. Now I have a tricky question for you. What would you do in a case of this? Wonder if a client didn't want to deal with the same hairdresser anymore. How would that client respond to trying a new hairdresser out? And how would they approach their hairdresser that they've had for many, many years to change? Would they feel like they're having an affair? Would they feel like they're being disloyal?
Absolutely.
But what if they want to change? What if they just want to see if somebody else can create something different? Would the hairdresser be offended?
Some hairdressers, I think probably the younger ones, definitely take it personally. Again, it's been a long time since I've actually worked for anybody, and I've owned my own places. I always really made it clear to all of my stylists and my employees and stuff. It's about, again, the relationship, and it's about the client. It's not about them. Attrition happens. You lose clients because somebody's client got a better deal, it's closer to their house, their sister recommended somebody, whatever it is. it's not about you, or again, it's something going on in their life.
But sometimes also, like for example, I would like to clearly say that sometimes I notice, for example, if I have a hairdresser for the past 10 years, Ron, and I love him to death, but he always gives me the same look over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And I always tell him, I want to look different. No, it's not different. Your hair doesn't go that way. Of course, I'm not going to walk in with hair that looks like Diana Ross when I know that's not possible in my hair.
Right.
And I'll understand because he's a professional telling me that it cannot be done. That is totally reasonable. But you know what? I'm going to admit it. I am a cheater. I'm a hairdresser cheater. I'm saying it out to the world today. I'm a hairdresser cheater. I will use one hairdresser, use and abuse them for at least 3 months, and then go to another one. The reason being is because I want to see what the other one will give me. And you know what? I usually end up going back to the one that I started with.
Right.
I do. But I tell that hairdresser, I'm really sorry. I had an affair behind your back. I went to go see another hairdresser because I wanted to see what they were going to offer me as a different look or a different style.
And I tell my clients whenever they've done that, I say, we can get through this through counseling.
We can get through this with counseling. I like that. It's called hair
You
counseling.
can always make it through cheating, through being honest.
You know what? That's so true. That is the perfect answer. I think we should have a T-shirt that says that. If you've gone through cheating with counseling, everything is okay.
Yeah.
And then have a pair of scissors cutting someone's art.
You know what happens with stylists though? What happens is you get in ruts yourself, not just the clients.
Yes.
The stylists get into ruts. Everything's about
Yes.
when you're in this
And sometimes
business,
it
when
can
90% of it's commission based. So
Yeah.
the faster you can get somebody in, the faster you can get them out. When you get to know your clients, you know what they like and what they don't. They sit down, you do your work, and you get them out.
You know all the back end story now. This is true facts right here.
Yeah. So what ends up happening is, the stylist just wants to get them out of their chair, and unfortunately, it's not about the client any longer, and that's why people change because they've lost their ability to actually focus on the client and what they want or what they need and really listen to them. So, that's why they go someplace else.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And it's very important
Because
that
it's
you
just
say
touch
that.
up the roots. Oh, touch up my bangs. Oh, put in a couple
Here, let me
oils.
just cut off a little bit of your bang, but she looks exactly the same as she walked
But
in.
that's what they've gotten for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So
And don't you? And my last question is: don't you find it's hard trying to convince someone to get a new style or a new look?
Absolutely.
So what do you do, and how do you go about that?
Well, you say that you want something new. People again are resistant to change. It's just a reality.
That's
You
true.
come in and you say that you want something completely different. But if I was to turn you into Pam Anderson blonde and cut your hair off, you would absolutely freak out.
I
Even
like
though
that.
you think you want that, you
Right.
want something different. People have a hard time with change. So usually it's something I won't do a complete change overnight for somebody. I'll do it slowly.
Okay,
People
so somebody
are-
wants to color their hair, you'll go slowly, and then you'll do the cut. Then unless the people want a dramatic change right there, then they're ready to take that
But
risk.
even
It's
then,
okay.
but even then, you know what my
Really?
policy is?
Okay.
I won't make it dramatic. If you wanted to become blonde overnight in one day, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
I would do it very slowly because no matter how good it looks, no matter how much everybody else likes it around you,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to panic about the change and you're not going to like it. So
Okay.
if you do it step by step through highlights, through lowlights, and just progressively get you to that point, it's easier for you to swallow, easier for you to accept, and usually in the long run you're happier.
I like that. It's a very good answer. And a very intellectual answer. Thank you very much, Ron. We're here at Nuva at a great salon that offers many, many services, and we're going to stay tuned to actually update you on the rest of what Nuva Salon offers. Would you like to please come down? Bend down.
Yes?
Yes, and look at the camera. Bye, guys.